everybody, and welcome to this week's Rocksmith live stream directly from San Francisco. And you know, it's not live. Let's just say it straight up. This is coming to you from the past because of the holiday break. A lot of us are on holiday break, but we did not want to leave you stranded without a show. Our last of the year, actually, and our last DLC release of the year is a pretty big one. It's Green Day. We have a 5-pack from Green Day. We're going to play all 5 of those Green Day songs today. People like Travis Kindred and Josh Mast will be here to help us play all of those songs. Plus, we'll do all the normal crazy crap that we do. We'll tease each other probably mercilessly. We will have some giveaways, so if you're looking for free Ernie Ball gear, we've got some of that. If you're looking for DLC codes, we've got some of that. It'll generally be a normal show, except we are actually living in a bubble where none of us have seen Star Wars Rogue One yet. Can you imagine? I mean, oh my goodness!
I can't wait for the point of time at which that will never not be true again.
Right, like, yeah. You will know more than we do while we tape this. Isn't that weird? In any case, we're going to kick it off with a trailer or show you the 5 songs that are in the Green Day Pack 2, and then we will be back to play a very new Green Day song first. Thanks for being here. I mean, oh my goodness! Right, yeah. You will know more than we do while we tape this. Isn't that weird? In any case, we're going to kick it off with a trailer or show you the 5 songs that are in the Green Day Pack.
Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life.
That's what we got going on. 5 good songs, 5 big songs, and 1 really recent song. And that's Bang Bang, which is Green Day's latest single.
Yep.
Did you do the note track for this,
Yes,
Travis?
I did.
You
Yes,
did.
I did not.
Then what the hell are you doing here? Josh Mast, for those who don't know, Josh Mast was our producer for a time this year. Before you got commandeered to work on South Park: The Fractured Butthole.
That's true.
And you bought a beautiful guitar while you were working with us, and you learned all these new things about your guitar, and you were happy to come on the stream on a regular basis until you left us in the lurch several times by saying, "Oh, I've got a meeting. I've got a really big
That
meeting."
did happen. I felt really bad.
You should, because it was a terrible
At least a
thing to do to
little
us.
bit, yeah. But this one is big for me. So when I first started playing Rocksmith, I
See how he pivoted? He just
I
diverted.
played the disc songs, and I didn't know any of the music very well, so I was really particularly bad at it, even worse than I am normally.
No.
And then I started playing American Idiot, and I was like, oh, I know that song. I've listened to it so much, and I could start to play it, and I had a little bit better feel for it, because I'm really terrible at music. I don't get it like a lot of people do. It's like a forced. I have to work really hard at it. Where other people, especially in this office, they're just like, "Oh yeah, you just listen and you know, right?" I'm like, no, I don't. No, I have to practice and work a lot. But at least I knew that song, so I had a leg up. And I'm a big, huge Green Day fan. And so when I heard this was coming, I was like, I got to do something. This is like I started with Green Day, and that's what got me into it, and like sort of encouraged me to learn. So this felt like a good way to come back 1 year later and play it again.
Instead of choosing one of the songs that maybe you have already been familiar with or heard a lot or grew up listening to, you went for the brand new song.
Yeah, so this is cool too. This was also a big moment for me where when Bang Bang came out, because it was very recent, I had already been playing Rocksmith for almost a year at that point, and that was the first song where I thought, oh, I kind of know how to play some stuff now. I bet I could listen to that song on my own and maybe try to figure some stuff out. And I totally didn't learn the whole song, but I could learn the little riff, and I practiced the strumming pattern just sort of on my own, listening to it at home. And then when I found out we had it, I was like, oh my god, now I kind of
I'm mostly right.
Yeah, I was a little off. Let's be honest. Lots of practice still needed, but it was a cool thing to be like. I actually tried that outside of the game, which was a huge moment for me. It's the first time I played anything not in the game, so it was kind of cool.
Cool. Well, let's see your
now I'm gonna
progress.
screw it up.
Now we will judge Josh Mast almost live. This is Bang Bang from Green Day, one of the 5 songs in Green Day 2, our song pack. And Travis, thank you for doing the note track.
Of course.
Thank you for being here in the past.
Yeah, what can I do?
All you do is pre-record, man.
Yeah.
That's it. You're like the pre-record
I
king.
think I've been live twice.
Yeah.
It was
true.
fun,
So far, so good, Josh. I'm really proud of you.
I get my kicks and my heart start raging. I wanna dance like I'm on the video. I got amoeba from violent behavior. I'm sweating bullets like I'm on a Romeo. Shoot me up to anything. I am a fire, I'm a lonely boy. Give me death, I give me life. I'm ready for the cycle, I'm ready for the soldier. I testify like I'm held by a memory. I can't survive and it's on my radio.
How you feeling, Josh?
Good so far.
Looks good so far.
Just like anybody else. Shoot me up to anything. I am a fire, I'm a lonely boy. Give me death or give me life. I can't see forever and running around my toys. All of me is to everyone. I'm a living man in my own private drama. You are the
You did not pick the easiest song. Well done. Well done, Josh.
Yeah, that was awesome. Found it.
You actually kind of took all the attention away from Travis doing a great job on the bass line.
Yeah, he had the really cool part.
You do have the really cool part. And look at that, 99.9%. Josh, did you bump Travis at some point just to throw him off there?
Yeah, I had to a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, that was
the best I've ever done.
That's very good. I mean,
Well
like,
done.
it was clear you had practiced, and it was clear that you had worked it. But I loved when it got to the octave part. You were just I'm on the neck. That's it. I know where I have to go. I have, so it's kind of good to break the dependency on looking at it too before you get into master. Have you taken this into master mode in your own practice time yet, or are you just sort of almost at 100% now?
I haven't gotten there, but I kind of like some of it is. I know that, again, I listen to the song a lot, so I kind of know it, so that helps a lot. Where
Yes,
I
it does.
I need to look here because this is where I need to improve,
Yep,
and so
yep.
I can focus down a little bit. But it's cool. I like it. It's really fast. Like I'm still learning a lot of like strumming patterns and stuff that's not natural for me, and so this kind of music is great for that. It's kind of simple on the chords. You move around fast, but it's relatively simple stuff, which is good for me. But then I can focus on learning the strumming and
It's exciting. It's an exciting song.
yeah.
Knowing how you have only really just started playing, and then right after you started playing, you had a baby. So you haven't exactly had a lot of time to sit down and practice, even over the last year. I'm super impressed.
Thank you.
And thank you for being a positive example of the Rocksmith method.
Absolutely.
I was really good. I didn't realize it was going to be that intensive a song because I haven't tried to play it myself yet.
Yeah.
Because again, as we speak, this hasn't even been announced, let alone released. So so that's super cool.
Yeah. No, and you guys, I said I wanted to play on stream, and you guys are very kind to offer some like slow, easy songs.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, I want to this is my 1 year playing. I want to set something hard
Nice,
and
little
see how
benchmark.
far. Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
awesome.
you didn't get 89%, but 88's okay.
Hey, I got another year of improvement to go.
That's
See you again next year.
We'll see you at 93%. Excellent. All right, cool. Hey, it's time for the first giveaway, and we'll swap some seats around.
Sounds fun.
So thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Enjoy your holiday break, because I hope you're going to get one. I know that South
my
Park.
birthday tomorrow in the future.
Oh, okay.
The 23rd of December.
Oh, cool. Happy birthday.
Yeah,
Happy super early birthday when we're
Yeah,
recording this. Do you have to work through the holiday for South Park, the Fractured Butthole?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, then I hope you have at least like free lunch or something during that. That would be great. All right. Hey, let's do the Ernie Ball giveaway, which is seen here. And we get to do it in real time this time.
Really?
Yeah. You don't have to hold the pose. I know that's your thing. But
I'm ready.
I think Pody's just milking it at this point. There we go. Yes, the Ernie Ball prize pack is what we give away every week. Now, I will not be able to send this prize pack out to you until the new year when I get back. But yes, we will, of course, send you everything that you see here. All you have to do is whatever our friend Jason Paradise in the chat room is telling you to do. He is our community manager, and he is the guy that will run our random giveaway. Everything you see here is going home with somebody. How about a brand new strap from Ernie Ball? That's good. How about some picks? 3 from us and 3 from and a dozen from Ernie Ball, because we're cheapskates. You can only get the red and white picks from us that say Rocksmith on them. And so I actually have them locked in my desk so that nobody else can take them. so that they can go straight to you. Wonder Wipes is a fun little system to keep your guitar shiny and new and your fretboard in the right condition that it should be, all kinds of good stuff. If you're not using Wonder Wipes, you might really like it. You might find that your guitar plays and feels a lot better after you do. Sets of strings, of course. If you're a bassist, how about a set of bass strings? If you're a guitarist, how about a set of guitar strings? If you are changing strings, how about a peg winder? All of this can be yours once Jason tells you that everything is all good to go and that he's going to pick a winner. So follow his instructions in the chat room right now, and you could be the recipient of all that fun stuff. That'd be a nice way to start the new year, wouldn't it, Brian McCune?
Yes, it would be.
Why is my shirt blue?
Your shirt is blue because
you wore green.
Because you wore green on our green show. Well, it's fine, great. At least it's just showing up as blue.
Yeah,
that's good. So I love your blue shirt, man. Way to go.
Well done.
Nobody would have known if you hadn't said anything, Neil Castro. That would have been.
I had to say something.
Nah, that's fine.
Yeah.
At least it's not when Pody wore green, and all we saw was his hands and his head, his disembodied head.
That was fun
for Halloween. That was pretty great. Hi, Brian and Neil. How are y'all?
Pretty good.
Doing great.
Yeah, doing fine.
Doing fine. How about that Green Day?
How about that Green Day? Hey, you probably have a Green Day story.
Yeah.
Don't you?
I got to meet them.
You did get to meet them this year.
Yes,
this is one of I would say not only one of your year's highlights, but probably one of your life's highlights.
Absolutely.
You conducted the awesome orchestra.
Yeah, I was the music director for a whole show that was a tribute to Green Day's Dookie album. And what this organization called Undercover Presents does is they'll pick first a music director. This time they chose me. And then that music director gets to pick an album to pay tribute to, and I chose Dookie. And then that music director gets to then pick a band per track on the album, record the album, and perform it live, all in order. So I picked an album that had 14 tracks plus a secret track on it. So
good for you.
It was 14 bands. It was like 175 musicians, and we did it at the Fox Theater in Oakland, and it was a really epic night. Green Day was there. I got to meet them. We had the mayor of Oakland come out and do an official mayoral proclamation to call it Green Day Day, February 19th, 2016. This is forever. Green Day Day. It was pretty amazing. Minds were kind of blown when Billy Joe got up to the mic. Yes, I'm on a first and middle name basis with him now. When he got up on the mic, he was like, "This is kind of crazy. I can't tell if I'm either late or early to my own funeral." Yeah, because it was just a big love fest for Green Day.
Sure,
so it was pretty amazing. A pretty amazing night.
So was this show recorded in any form that would ever be released publicly?
Yeah, so I mean the album is out there for sure on Bandcamp.
Okay.
So you can check that out it's like undercoverpresents.bandcamp.com.
Okay.
And then I believe there is footage if you go to YouTube, and you can see our own Sam Schwartz singing my arrangement of Amenius Sleepus, which I did. It does not sound like Green Day at all. It almost sounds like Green Day meets maybe National Geographic music and maybe a little bit of Simpsons, like a little bit.
Okay,
that's
intriguing.
They encourage the people that paying tribute to like take it in a whole new direction. So that's what we did. We had all kinds of different styles. We had a Green Day song sung in Arabic, sung in Spanish. We had funk versions. We had punk versions. We had what they called it, Appalachian Doom. Or something like that. It was basically folk metal, dark folk music.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we had a really amazing show, really memorable night. One of the highlights of my life for sure.
Excellent.
Yeah. So
well, wake me up when your story ends, okay? Damn. I'm sorry.
Dan,
I'm sorry. It was right there.
It's my one story.
I'm super proud of you. And
it's my one story.
I'm the eternal
it's my
heel.
One long story.
It's the yeah. I know. I have nothing but long stories. I'm the eternal heel because I didn't go to the show, and I really should have gone to the show, but I had some issues at the time, and I'm sorry.
Yeah. He's got more issues than Rolling Stone.
Hey, all right. So
Let's
Neil,
do this.
who actually did this note track? Neil, did you do the note track for "Wake Me Up When September Ends," which is our next Green Day song that we'll actually be playing?
Yeah, it's my first one.
This is your first note track?
Yeah.
Aw, that's
My
adorable.
first note track.
My first note track
My
by Neil
first
Castro.
note track, yeah.
What do we need to know about this? Is there anything special, any unusual techniques that people might encounter, or things that would help people approach this if they're going to try it for the first time? You don't know. I put you on the spot. Sorry.
talking in front of people.
Okay, then let's play the song. Wake Me Up When September Ends. If I see anything that I want to ask you about, I'll just bring it up after the performance.
I'm
like
sight reading.
broken up chords in there. I don't know.
Okay.
Hey, I'm a different color now. That's cool.
Play
Like,
chords.
He'll match the background.
Yeah.
How many different?
You put the Neil and chameleon. I'm sorry.
That was
and
close.
that was. I like your story. I'm so happy
That's
for
cool.
you.
We're
It's
playing.
It's super great. Yes,
Ugh.
you're playing.
You're sleeping on the couch tonight.
How did you know? So you're going to sight read this on bass.
Yeah, I'm gonna nail the first half of the song because there are no bass notes.
Excellent. The song I'll be playing later is similarly.
That 4/4 minor movement that everybody loves.
The lead.
That is cool. Were you expecting rhythm?
I wasn't thinking of.
We should have brought that up a little bit earlier,
It's
I
all
guess.
good.
That's okay. You did the note track. I'm sure you remember everything, and you haven't been busy doing anything since.
Right.
Right.
Brendan did a great job with these tones.
Yeah, he really did. It's beautiful.
As my memory rests, but never forgets what I lost. Wake me up.
I mean, honestly, that lead part makes it very approachable to people that are still working on
Yep.
single notes and finding their way around the fretboard.
This is where the drums come in and they're really huge. I like it. Big flam. Very gratifying.
Yeah.
Especially on this bass.
You mean the Ernie Ball music band Stingray?
I'm plugging because it's still on loan to people.
Summer has come and passed. The innocent can never last. Wake me up when September ends. Like my father's come to pass. 20 years has gone so fast. Wake me up when September ends. Wake me up when September ends. Wake me up when September ends. I forgot this part. Ah.
Good sounds coming out of the guitar. Well, that was good.
That was great, and I
I
like.
think I missed one note right at the beginning and then hit them all after that.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
99.7.
Yeah.
Very good.
Cool.
It's like Green Day or something.
Thank you.
Like you personally know Green Day or
Yeah,
something.
thank you, Mike Dirnt.
Yes.
Yeah.
That did look like a fun
Yeah, very
a
gratifying.
fun line. And talking about the lead, which you didn't really expect that you were going to be playing.
Kind of forgot that
but
part.
I mean, a lot of it, it's not terribly complex in this. It's about the timing, it's about the execution, but it's very approachable if you're new to lead guitar and you're trying to figure out like how do single notes work,
Yeah.
and they have room in between them so that you can still adjust and get used to stuff. So that's cool. Thanks, man.
Yeah,
Thank you both for being here.
absolutely.
And Happy New Year. Because
Happy
this is our last
New Year
it's our last
to
stream.
all of you out there,
Yes. Well, no, just mostly to us.
and mostly to you guys, and
Right.
mostly to Dan's cats.
How many cats do you have?
Am I making
Happy
you?
New Year 7 times a year to them.
Are you
Is that right? Or is that
Something-
dog years?
No, I think that's dog years. I think-
Okay, I don't know how
know.
cats work.
I just figured, what
Happy-
do I have cat? Because you're allergic to my
Dog
cat.
Yes.
years things. I'm not. Well, the first year is 15 years. The next year is 9, and then every year after that is 5. Actually,
Whoa.
Neil, you are a
is-
fountain of unusual knowledge.
Free education from us
Sometimes,
to you.
usually not.
Thanks very much. Hey, we're going to do some giveaways. We've got a video. Hey, I'm actually going to call an audible. Pody, we're going to have to kill the recording after this so that we can go to the video that I didn't set up because I really want to show Tim's Rocksmith live video.
Oh, that
This
sounds good. Let's do
Definitely
that.
was the high point of my year in terms of Rocksmith is that we got to put on this live show at Slim's where we invited 3 people just like you to come to San Francisco and make their live stage debut without Rocksmith, but they had learned through Rocksmith. So this sort of is our way to answer that eternal question. Yeah, but it doesn't really teach you how to play guitar, does it? Well, we think it does, and here's some proof. So here's Tim's story, and then we'll be back with more songs after this.
Bye.
My name is Tim Porter and I live in Dublin, Ireland. I'm 23 years old and I'm having a bit of a Rocksmith experience, it seems. And I'm currently in Fantasy Studios in California. It's all amazing and beautiful and gorgeous and American. Winning a competition of this grand a scale is pretty big. I've not been flown anywhere ever in my entire life for anything like this, so trying to come to terms with it, I guess. I mean, I'm pretty chill most of the time, so I don't get in my head about an awful lot of stuff a lot of the time. But preparing for the show and everything, I was working very, very hard. Playing Rocksmith, it's a beautiful interface and it's fun. You see all the pretty lights and stuff. And there are the challenges like score attack and stuff, like I'm gonna beat my high score, you know? It's a very interactive way to practice. Like, practicing has always been a chore. Like, I've played music almost my entire life and practicing was just the thing I didn't want to do, you know? I've played piano and I've played tin whistle in a few traditional Irish pieces, but the expression that you can get out of a guitar through the bending of the strings and through the equipment and all of this amazing technology and input has been put into making this instrument as beautiful and wonderful as it is, you know? And it is a facility for me to express my musicianship as efficiently as possible. I am so excited, like crazy over the moon excited about this. It's going to be a lot of fun and it's going to be interesting and it's going to be intense. It's going to be so good. Rehearsal and sound check. They went pretty well, I think. I'm getting more and more confident with the band and the guys because they are excellent. They are just the absolute best guys. They're so happy to kind of have me here and I'm so happy to be playing with them. So being on stage, even without a crowd, is a little nerve-wracking. I'm typically not the most confident person. I have a bit of a persona that I can do, but you know, having the other guys on the stage is great and being able to play off them. I think the most nervous I was yesterday, like evening, but I think I'm just settling into it really, really well. Like it's all made easy by everybody around me.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Timothy Porter. adrenaline. Even coming off the stage, saying hi to everyone, saying bye to everyone, saying thanks to everyone. Jeez, like, oh, I'm still buzzing, dude. This is fantastic, like, beyond fantastic. Oh, thank you so much for watching Rocksmith, all that jazz, amazing. Yes.
Hey everybody, welcome back. Hopefully you enjoyed Tim's story. I enjoyed Tim's story. I enjoyed Tim. I enjoyed getting to know Tim for the short period of time that he was here with us in San Francisco. He was a really nice guy and really genuine and obviously very charismatic and fun.
Is he back right now? If right now was actually right now?
Yeah,
but it's not
right now I believe he is actually visiting some relatives and friends in the States again. So just months after. Yeah, hi in our time zone, Tim. Hey, but our next song is 21 Guns. That's Brian Pody, that's Brian Shue. And On the Wheels of Steel, God help us all, is Brian McCune. So we have all of the Brians in the room, which is a rarity. We have a Brian singularity, I guess. And which one of you fine folks did this note track for 21 Guns?
None of us.
Really? Is this you guys are subbing in for somebody else?
Wamsy.
Oh, Wamsy. Yeah, Wamsy's not here. We haven't seen Wamsy for a long time. That's right. Wamsy has a really awesome opportunity. He is, and I saw this in real time. I saw this today on Facebook that he was at the airport going to Abu Dhabi to play with his Michael Jackson tribute band. So I think Wamsy's going to come back with some pretty awesome stories. The name of his tribute band is Who's Bad, and they've been around for a long time, and they're very, very well respected. So yeah, Wamsy did 21 Guns, but can't be here because he literally has better things to do. I mean, I don't think anybody would argue that, well, I don't know, you want to play a live show with your band in Abu Dhabi, or do you want to come up to an old disused, conference room with a green screen behind it and play, there it is. I know it's blue to you now, but it's green to us in real life. Okay, so do either one of you want to say anything awesome about 21 Guns, or do you just want to play it? Because we do have all 5 songs, and we have more giveaways to get to, and we have all kinds of other stuff. So you don't have to wax poetic, but you can.
I don't think I've ever heard this song.
Excellent. So that's even weirder than going in blind, is that you don't know. So how did you wind up getting this? We have a planning meeting every week, okay? And I generally come in and I say, hey guys, we have this, and the other thing, and I need a second player for this, and who would like to play this, and who note track this? Can you play it? Yes. It only takes about 5 minutes to get all the assignments done. I was out the week that the day that this was scheduled, and so that's why I'm like, no, seriously, who note tracked this? I have no idea. I didn't do the research this week. How did you wind up on a track you've never heard before?
Well, since Wamsy wasn't here, I figured I'd jump in.
Just being a pal.
Yeah, and then I had a lot of things.
Yeah. There are a lot of things to do this week. This is crazy week for getting ready so that everybody can go away on the holiday break.
And then Shu said he'd play bass.
Yep.
Okay, so have you heard the song before?
I have. I
Okay.
actually did a couple reviews for this chart.
Oh, all right. So at least you have a nodding familiarity with 21 Guns, but Pody's going in absolutely cold.
Yeah. The lead is really cool. There's like a really melodic solo in it.
Okay.
Well, he'll find out.
It might not be so melodic.
Let's play 21 Guns by Green Day, one of the 5 songs in Green Day Song Pack 2, available this week on all platforms for Rocksmith 2014 edition remastered. Hopefully, well, I'll just say good luck.
Thank you.
Good luck, man.
Thanks.
That's great.
Starts down here.
I'm glad that the game is letting you know which frets you should nervously hover
Anchor
over.
1.
Anchor 1.
D minor.
Oh, the saddest of all keys.
What's worth fighting for when it's not worth dying for? Does it take
I'm glad I have Shu to back me up right now.
and you feel yourself suffocating?
This is pretty.
Does the pain weigh
And I like that you say this is pretty with genuine surprise in your voice.
I didn't know what you
I didn't know it was pretty.
Hey, I was right.
Every stream is a surprise. Every train is a wreck. You know the stream appreciates when you fly by the seat of your pants.
That's good. Cool tone.
Thing is, I know that it's taking everything in Brian's will to not do pinch harmonics all the way through this song as well. Don't do it. It's pretty. No, stop it. Can't take him anywhere.
Everyone always says that.
What's wrong? I'm impressed, Pody.
Good enough. Does Rocksmith guy ever say that? Can I patch that in?
Good enough. Pody performance. You have to understand that there's people watching the stream who are just starting out playing. So seeing you sight read a song and do well is like, that's as good as I ever think I'm going to be able to play. That's where they are right now. So you're giving a lot of people hope.
I like that chord.
Little numbers at the bottom will let you know where to put your fingers on the frets. Yeah. I assume you're doing that on purpose now, just to mess with me. Thank you. You found the place for a pinch harmonic eventually. I knew if I threw that gauntlet, it's like shaving a haircut to Roger Rabbit. You know, eventually 2 bits. Oh, that's that's pretty darn good.
I'll take it.
No, 88%, 88.9%. That's super great, actually. For like, I don't even know what this song is. I've been too busy. I don't get to enjoy music anymore. I just have work. That's pretty much true.
Yeah, I always listen to music on the way in on the commute.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is that when you're riding your bike 40 miles an hour?
sometimes.
Yeah. Are you doing anything fun for the holidays?
I'm doing all sorts of fun things for the holidays.
Are you?
I'm not here right now. I'm with my family.
Oh, good for you. Yeah, this is your son's second Christmas?
This is Rafe's second Christmas and Charlie's fourth.
Oh, that's right. You have Charlie's the elder. And yeah. Wow.
So, yeah.
Oh, must be fun. Pretty soon you're going to be building bicycles in the living room. Just you wait. Oh, wait, you can do that.
Yeah.
You do that anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's usually the kitchen, actually.
Yeah. I have one more question for you.
Yes.
Should we let Brian Shue say anything? He's basically been a prop in this whole bit now. Hi, Brian. How you doing? Are you doing anything with Super Soul Brothers over the break? He doesn't know. Super Soul Brothers, you can find those guys on Bandcamp, and I believe you're supersoulbrothers.com as well, supersoulbros.com. Yeah. Excellent video game cover band with a sort of a jazzy overtone to things. And then you've got the other project too, the Bad something. I can't remember what it's. The Bad Ones? The Bad Ones. All right, good. I thought maybe the fact that I legitimately forgot the name of your other project might make you speak, but clearly
it was a number, so he was also.
Oh, yeah, sir. So the Bad Ones. So look for the Bad Ones and Super Soul Bros online. You can hear some of Shue's stuff over the holidays.
Oh, the shenanigans.
Oh, the shenanigans. Hey, thanks for being here, Brian.
Welcome.
Much appreciated. We're going to go to, there's Brian. There's, the McCune on the wheels of steel. Do me a favor. Go to, in case you missed it, let's do the ICMYI slide because that'll let everybody swap around. And I'm sort of calling a couple of audibles here because, as Pody mentioned, we are all extremely busy right now trying to prepare for the holidays, also trying to prepare DLC for next year, which is pretty great. But, that means that everybody's very busy. So, you know what? We are on a break, and you will probably notice that we have well over 900 songs in our library now. And if you maybe didn't know, this is not, I'm sure that the title Green Day 2 could have given you some sort of hint, but we have a Green Day 1 pack as well with 3 other songs that you may recognize, Basket Case, Oh Love, and American Idiot. Those are all available now. And Blink-182, I threw that on the slide because if you like Green Day, you might also like Blink-182. That's just the way that it works. All the Small Things, Damn It, and What's My Age Again. Each of these are available as their own 3-packs. So if you didn't realize maybe that those were available, then now you do. And if you're looking for some extra stuff to play over the holidays, perhaps these will be DLC packs that you want to check out. Again, we have so much music that sometimes people forget what we have already released, and it's gratifying that we wind up with requests for songs that are already in our library. Woof! I'm over here. That's the magic of video. I'm going to play on the next one with our friend Travis. You remember him from earlier in the show, and excellent work on the holiday stream.
Oh, thank you very much.
Oh, your mic's not on. I love it. But that's what I like.
Hey, hello.
I don't like it when other people's mics are on because they just interrupt me.
Can you hear my illustrious voice interrupting yours?
Yes, I can.
Excellent. That's my favorite thing to do.
I know. I think it probably is, and it's not like I don't ask for it, really.
Well, yeah, you do.
I do
often.
So we are playing all 5 of the Green Day songs, and what you're not seeing us do right now.
Well, you're watching us do it.
You're watching us tune up, which is boring as golf. That's how boring it is.
I do hate golf.
I like video golf, but I can't watch golf.
Cool.
I didn't understand why you would want to watch televised golf.
Yeah, especially when you can do big head mode in a video game.
Right.
That's pretty fun.
There we go. Hey, my guitar is in tune.
Hey, congratulations.
Oh, Mario Golf on Game Boy Advance? One of my favorites. Or Game Boy Color. Sorry, Game Boy Color.
Well, there was one for Game Boy Advance, wasn't there?
Was there? I think there's probably a Mario Golf for every...
Mario Golf Advance?
Maybe. I don't know.
I always thought it was funny that it was the Game Boy Advance and not the Game Boy Advanced.
Yeah, I was working at GamePro when that was out, and we were like, what? I don't understand. No, Advance. Active. Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of like a GameCube instead of Dolphin. I thought Dolphin would have been a cooler name for that.
Yes.
Or Revolution instead of Wii. We could
Revolution
go on
instead
with,
of Wii.
With,
or Ultra 64.
Ultra 64 was going to be great.
Yeah.
They
actually did a full-page ad that said you can't buy this when everybody else was launching their 32-bit systems, and they were still preparing that one. I would like you know what? It doesn't matter. It's the same path. Sorry, Brian was just very... Pody was on the wheels of steel, subtly trying to ask me what path I would like to play. Because, as you know, Rocksmith offers you lead, rhythm, and bass paths, and then sometimes alternates, too. Yeah. There's alternate bass paths. Sometimes there's alternate leads. And for Longview, which is the next song we're going to play, I tried both of them, and basically they're the same.
Yeah, they're almost identical.
I think they're almost identical.
There's very, very few differences between the two.
What I didn't expect was moving my ring finger off of a power cord, and so my hand gets really tired doing this because it wasn't something I was expecting to do.
Yeah.
But that's what gives the song the galloping feel. You have to do that technique.
Yeah. And different different groups will tend to play stuff like that differently. Like sometimes you get what they're doing, where you have like just the fingers on the power cord are lifting up, and you have others where it's the whole hand.
Right.
Jagant, or by up. And it's a subtle difference, but Green Day is notorious for having a signature sound that is made up of these tiny differences.
Right. And I will mess up all these tiny differences.
It's cool, man. Yeah.
I love this because there's not a lot of guitar in it. It's almost all bass.
It's almost all bass. It's just like when you
which is the
think of
opposite
bass,
of the other Green Day songs that we've been playing today, because they start with this beautiful lyrical guitar, and then the bass is sort of like, when do I come in again?
Right. Well, except for the other tune that I note tracked, which was Bang Bang, which starts off with bass and
oh, you're right. Yeah. So the point is the whole band can't play all together.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. All right, then let's play Longview by Green Day from the aforementioned Dookie album, which is probably the one that everybody knows Green Day for.
Oh, yeah.
And
recorded in Berkeley.
Yes, recorded at Fantasy Studios. I believe that's where we rehearsed for Rocksmith Live and where we recorded Boxsmith.
Yeah. You showed them all the Tim video, right?
We showed the Tim video.
Yeah, I think there's some.
If Chris Wu did his job right, we showed the Tim video.
Yeah, there's some.
How does this work? Coming up later in the show, we do have some more giveaways. We have a couple more songs to play. And we do have... I guess we have one more song to play after this. But we will be giving away some more Ernie Ball prizes. Sadly, those Ernie Ball prizes do not include the Music Man Caprice bass. But they do include strings and the strap and other fun things that everybody who plays guitar or bass could use. So awkward. I'm so used to anchoring my power cords on my ring finger, so to ask me to lift my ring finger, like my whole hand is just rebelling. This will take practice if you're trying this. Unless you're Cody, and then you'll read it blind and it'll be fun. Oh yeah, I should have done Rhythm Path.
Yeah, this is actually the only difference.
I got it right at my desk. And I remember thinking, like, oh, I never play lead, and I can do that. That's just a little riff and a harmonic,
Yeah.
and that's no problem. And then I forgot it was there. I was like, I was so worried about that lifting the ring finger, which has started to feel, I mean, like, my hand's ready to fall off, but it's starting to feel like it's, oh, okay, I get it. And the muscles are
Right.
starting to figure out what I want them to do.
Yeah.
Which is nice.
It's about anchoring, whether anchoring on the first finger, anchoring on the third finger. Yeah, that makes a big difference for something like that. You know,
Yeah.
like for the bass too. It's the same thing. Anchoring the first finger is kind of a really important thing there.
Right.
It was sort of funny about this tune. So I love this tune. I've been teaching this tune for years. Apparently, I found out as I was transcribing it, over the years, I have slowly morphed it into a slightly different bass line.
Oh!
So I've been teaching it wrong for a couple of
Hey,
years. And
great.
like, it's really difficult because I've been doing it that way for so long. And
Sure.
I mean, I never play it live. It's not like I get called like, hey, we need a bassist for Green Day's Longview. And so like playing it like the actual transcription is hard for me,
Right.
Because I'm so
It's
used
not
to
the
doing
natural way
a
you
very
play it.
very slightly different thing.
Sure.
It's just just from only using it in lessons and only kind of like playing around with it here and there. It's a great bass line, very fun, very well written. All
Yeah.
the chords are really fun. I love the slide. Really cool stuff. It comes out of nowhere. You listen to the album, you're like, oh, this is really cool. And you hear Longview, and you're like, oh, okay, cool.
Oh,
This
yeah.
is different. I have not
Yeah.
heard stuff like this before on an album like this,
Yeah.
which is really fun.
It's one of my favorite songs on the album, and that's why I was like, oh, can I play Longview? I think I can probably handle the guitar. And
Yeah,
I
well,
almost
this
did.
is the first time we've played together on the stream, so I'm judging that.
Oh
as
my
the
God, really?
pinnacle of your playing, I think.
Yeah, great.
Yeah.
Well, 90% is good. Lower your expectations.
It's good. The next
That's-
time I'm
yeah.
gonna be like, wow, you improved so much.
Yeah,
How'd
yeah.
you
Now
do that?
I clawed my way to 91.7. That's
Yeah,
great.
We're all very
Yeah.
proud of you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. Hey, let's cut to a video. Hey, I don't know if you're aware of this, but we've got lessons and stuff in the game too. We don't just have songs. You can also see lessons. So if you'd like to learn actual techniques and stuff, well, we have somebody who you may recognize who is going to show you exactly how Lessons in Rocksmith 2014 works. Take some time over the holidays and dig into the lessons menu. You might be surprised what you see. But here's how they work, and we'll be back with our last song and our final giveaway after this. Thanks for showing up.
Rocksmith is designed to be a top-to-bottom guitar learning experience. We've got great ways for you to learn songs, but at some point we have to show you how to play bends, how to play the slides, how to play these basic things that you're going to play in all the songs. So that's what lessons are for. We wanted the experience with lessons to be very personal. If you're just starting guitar, then you'll be able to get instructions on how to hold it, how to put on your Strat, how to play a single note. If you're a pretty advanced guitarist, then you'll be able to learn really advanced techniques like tapping and pinch harmonics. With Rocksmith 1, we really just scratched the surface with a basic introduction to a basic technique. With Rocksmith 2014, we really wanted to break things down more from the very beginning to very advanced applications of each technique. There are more than 80 lessons covering topics for guitar and bass and extra things like tuning and alternate tunings and how to take care of your equipment. We really wanted to boost up the feeling of interactivity with the lessons this time around. So you're not just watching a video and then parroting what you see in the video and then you're on your own. You are watching a video to get the basics, and then we're going to listen to you play, and we're going to give you instant feedback about how you're doing. We're not just saying you did it wrong, we're saying here's what you need to do to fix what you're doing wrong. I get to see a knowledgeable player actually playing the technique correctly. So here's a note, and I'm going to try to play it.
I think you're on the wrong string there.
So it's not just telling me I'm wrong, it's saying, oh, you're on the wrong string. Well, let me get on the right string.
You don't need to bend it quite that far. You've got the right idea.
So it's telling me not just that I'm doing something wrong, it's telling me what I need to do to correct my technique. Okay, so right string, right fret, right place, let's bend it the right amount.
Yeah, that was good.
And I go on to the next video. I also felt it was really important to present each technique in a musical context. Every lesson comes with a practice track that teaches you how to play that technique in the course of a song. You're always in control. You can skip ahead, skip back, replay a section, replay a video, replay one of the riffs. With lessons in Rocksmith 2014, you're not just learning to play a game, you're learning to play music.
Hey everybody, welcome back to our Green Day stream, our final stream of the year, and in case you haven't figured it out, we're not actually live. We are pre-recording this, we're pre-recording this because everybody is taking off for the holidays, myself included. I'm not even here right now, and I'm so happy about it, and I'm sorry.
Where are you?
I'm probably home watching the stream, which is weird.
That is weird. You're watching you right now.
Well, I might be watching the stream with the sound down.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, because
you're a visual guy.
Am I?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure he's a visual guy.
No, I'm probably just playing video games and I feel guilty, so I turned it on in the background just to be like, no, I was totally watching the stream, looking over at the chat every once in a while. I don't know.
That's where we are.
Yeah, so this is our final song of the Green Day stream. This week's DLC is Green Day Song Pack 2. The first song pack was just 3 songs. This song is 5 songs. This pack is 5 songs. And the 5th is Good Riddance, Time of Your Life, which was a super monster crossover smash when it came out in, it says 1997.
It was.
Yeah, I mean, like, I remember just everybody losing their mind over this song. And this was on TV shows, and it was, like, everywhere. And I think it's people's graduation themes and all kinds of fun stuff. So, where were you when you heard Good Riddance, Shane Gann?
Where was I? I was 8. So,
Oh, jeez.
So I was listening to the radio and hearing it everywhere and singing every single word. And when I learned guitar 4 years later or whatever, that was definitely one of the first songs I ever learned how to play.
Cool.
And the album that it's from, Nimrod, was... I know everybody loves Dookie. Obviously, I love Dookie.
Nimrod is underappreciated.
Nimrod is my favorite Green Day album. I'll say it.
Sam? Pro Nimrod? Anti Nimrod?
Fight
Yeah,
me.
totally pro number.
So many flavors on
it
that
got
album.
me. Yeah, I think it's Hitch a Ride, right? Hitching a Ride. There was that sort of like, it was very like klezmer-y, and that that hit me right in
interesting.
the feels. I was like, oh, I was like, there's like a little of my Jewish heritage out there, and it just felt good. You know, it was like here's like Jewish guys from my hometown like doing this on a big record, and I was like, wow, that's cool. Like you just don't hear stuff like that. Like and Misery, I think, was one of the ones. Da, 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 and Misery on the next album on Minority. I think they did something
On Warning.
On Warning. Sorry,
Yeah.
the one that Minority was off of. They had that too, and I was like, wow, that's cool to have that in like pop punk music. You know.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I think because it wasn't Dookie 2, I think it got a little but what it was an artist going, okay, cool, we did that. What else do we want to try to do?
Right. Well,
and sometimes
and that's
albums
what they've
suffer from that at
continued to do,
first,
really.
but then and they've been consistent. Like, nope, we're going to try something different. Nope, we're going to try something different
here's
again.
a new flavor, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it's just like, oh, great. Now I have like all these flavors of Green Day that like I can throw in my record player
Right.
or whatever.
All these shades of Green Day.
All these shades of Green Day. Which one of you fine and totally able note trackers did this track? Shane.
Me did.
Sugar Shane.
Yeah. I no track this guy. It's just a guitar part with a string arrangement with it.
Okay.
So we would have just had basically a rhythm path. Obviously, we wanted to give you guys more content, so I made up a little bass part that's very like the way I described it to Sam was if you're not looking at the screen and you just kind of think of
Where
what
would
the
you
bass part
want to
would
play?
be, yeah, it's
Right.
just supposed to fill out and help fill the song out a little more from the low
So
end.
this is one of those examples where we didn't have a bass line from the original artist, but we were allowed to create our own, and so we did. This is something that people sometimes ask, like, oh, is this one going to have a bass line? There's only 9 songs in the entire 900-plus song library that don't have bass lines, and usually that's because, Jimi Hendrix. We don't mess with Jimi Hendrix. We don't say, we'll fix what you didn't do right, Jimmy. Like, there's things like that where it's like, no, we have to leave it as it is. But where we can, we will create a bass part. And so thank you for doing it, because otherwise, the bassist would be left out and be like, well, I can play 4 of the 5 songs.
Luckily, there is a cello part,
Right.
or a double bass maybe.
Sure.
So that happens
There's something
later,
in that sonic
but we
space.
put it late. I put bass earlier in the song too, so you can play along. But you can see in the phrase, what do they call that?
I call
Banner.
the banner. Phrase banner. That's what it's called.
Banner. That's what I
Horizon.
You can see
I
that
sometimes
the bass
call it
part
the
still
horizon.
comes in after the guitar has introduced the song.
Right. Okay, well, let's play it.
Okay.
Okay. Good Riddance, Time of Your Life by Green Day, one of the 5 songs in the Green Day Song Pack 2.
Yeah, we tuned. We know.
Yeah, you're all good.
So scary.
This is available now on all platforms. And after the song, we will give away another Ernie Ball prize pack. If you're looking for a song to try the new microphone mode with your acoustic guitar,
Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question, but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. So take the photographs and still frames in your mind, hanging on a shelf in good health and good time. Tattoos and memories and dead skin on trial. For what it's worth, it was worth all the while. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life.
That's so cool.
It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life.
that's nice.
I've only played that song like 4,000 times in my life. So
Putting the it was a violin that you tracked for the solo, right?
yeah, little string solo. Yeah.
Several times this year, we've done songs that are outside of the milieu of standard guitar rock. And what we always see, the criticism is, well, there's no guitar.
solo,
I can't
man.
hear the guitar in it. There's no guitar in that song. Why aren't you doing it? And it's like, don't tell me that a guitar can't do it. Like, that's all I hear is like, I refuse to accept music unless it's originally played on guitar. And yet you can do that's a beautiful solo, and I love the way that you tracked it. And it sounds great.
It sounds really cool, especially with the distortion in there. I'd
Yeah.
never played that.
Yeah,
that-
I remember. Yeah, when I sorry to cut you off. But
No, go
when
ahead.
when I threw it in the game, we didn't have a tone for it because Brendan had only made the acoustic tone, obviously.
Right.
And so I just kind of threw in another tone that was already something I had lying around, pretty much. and played it over that part, and I was like, I kind of want to do that.
Yeah, like, I mean,
that
if I-
sounds freaking cool.
If I saw a band do that and the guitarist suddenly decided to take that solo, I would love it. I would lose my mind. Oh my God, he's doing the violin solo. Like, to me, it's even better then. You know, it's a way to, like, I'm going to play the whole song. So don't let people say that the guitar, just because they can't hear a guitar, that there ain't no guitar in it. The guitar is more flexible than they are.
It's just music.
Take that.
Do
It's
what
just
you want
music,
with it.
man.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Chill, bro.
That was great. And 100% on bass by Sam, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I know it was a straightforward bass part, and it was a bass part that was
Hopefully
created
it just
from
fit the song.
It it fits the song, and then the thing I got to do is I get to screw around a little bit.
Yeah, I
because
heard you start to
I'm
embellish a little bit. You're like,
I was
feeling
getting
it.
getting to throw in a fill or two here. So,
Cool.
and still got 100%. So
Yeah.
yeah.
So you're all right. Feel free to step out. Hey, let's do that last giveaway, and then we'll say our farewells for the year.
Oh, no.
OMG.
Oh, God.
Hey, Ernie Ball has given us some great stuff that we want to give to you. And that Ernie Ball stuff would be, let's see, a brand new strap, peg winder, 2 sets of strings, one for your guitar, one for your bass, some picks, a dozen picks from Ernie Ball, 3 picks from us, the Rocksmith picks you can only get here. Those are fresh for this year. We'll keep giving them away until we run out of them, and then I'll put in another order for maybe a different color combination. I'll have to see. And then Ernie Ball Wonder Wipes. These are the little things that I'm always talking about. Pre-moistened towelettes that are string cleaner, instrument polish, as well as string cleaner, instrument polish, and fretboard conditioner, which is actually harder to say than it sounds. All of those things are in there in little packets, and it'll keep your guitar nice and pretty and shiny and new and running really well. So all of this is going to go to someone who is lucky enough to win. No, go ahead. Let him go.
No.
Let him go. It's the end of the year, and I feel fine. It's fine. Yeah, you know what? 2016 has certainly been a year, hasn't it?
Twas
a year. We did Rocksmith Remastered. We put out a big-ass, fat new patch that was full of stuff that people had asked for and stuff that we really wanted to do. And thankfully, the powers that be said, yeah, it's a great idea. Do it. We added microphone mode, so you can now play with an acoustic. We did a live show for the first time in a long
Rockstar
time.
Super Show.
Yeah,
that was pretty good.
Yeah, we did.
That was pretty rad.
It's been a very eventful year.
Indeed.
And this is the part of the stream where I get all mushy and thank you, the audience, because if you were not here and if you were not constantly supporting us and if you were not saying, yes, I would like some more music and yes, I would like some more upgrades and this program matters to me, this program has helped me be the person that I want to be as a musician, then we wouldn't be, we wouldn't have the opportunity to even do something as silly as a Cowtown puppet show in front of a green screen. So, thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your year. We will be back in 2 weeks with another live stream. In the meantime, you can always connect with us on social media. Go to Facebook/Rocksmith. Twitter is @RocksmithGame. The studio that makes Rocksmith is Ubisoft Studio San Francisco. We're Ubisoft Studio SF, both on Facebook and on Twitter. And yeah, we have some cool stuff lined up. Cannot tell you any of it, but there will be no DLC and no stream next week. That's the week between Christmas Day and New Year's Day. But the first week of January, we will be back with fresh DLC and a brand new show with the same old stupid people. So, Sam, will you return?
I don't know. I'm too stupid to figure it out.
Okay, Sam may or may not be back, but Shane doesn't know any better, so we'll trick him into coming in here.
I won't be here.
All right, well, I'll be doing a solo show. I don't need these people anymore. Goodbye. Have a good year. And we'll leave you with another look at the Green Day trailer. Thanks very much for joining us, and we'll see you in 2017. Bye, everybody.
One hand clapping.
Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life.